Hello, 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 hello. I'm doing a test. What am I testing? Oh yeah. I'm testing. I got a good signal, and I'm trying to see if my hair is flowing. If you see hair, then the test failed. No, I'm like 5, 8 miles away from where I live, and I'm just testing to see, is this a smooth signal? Am I flowing? Am I doing the wave, or is it like stop framing? Am I shiny? Look, I'm shiny. Oh goodness gracious, I'm shiny. I shaved and I had to put lotion on it. Stop these razor bumps. Starting to look like Clint Eastwood out here. Hey Tiana, am I flowing, girl? Am I moving? Is it a good video? Or is it like that stop framing BS? Y'all must love me because I can't watch anybody that stop framing. I must be saying something that's interesting, or I'm funny, or something. I'm really stupid. Thank you, Nikki King. I thank you. I'm looking good. I appreciate that. But am I flowing? Is it motion, or is it stop framing? And don't be afraid to tell me, because people I know, they're like, oh, don't tell me stop framing because then you're gonna be sad. I will be. I miss being able to stream and watch a flowing video. I just hate that stop framing crap where it just takes pictures. That to me, that's like listening to an audio as opposed to getting a video. Um, testing. Hey, Holly. Yep, I'm testing. Looking fabulous, darling. Thank you. Who said that? Tiana, thank you, girl. I know you lying, but anyway, it's good. For my age of 79, I feel pretty good. But I'm 29, really. That's good. Wow, this is a good signal. Oh, we got one vote in. Nikki said the frames look good. Gina said the signal looks good. Uh-oh. I get irritable about that too. It drives me crazy, Nikki King. I hate it. So this is a good spot then, huh? Damn it. Shoot, I might, oh Lord. Well, I gotta find I'm not sure I'm gonna get out the truck because it's an undiscovered country, it's undiscovered land. I'm armed. And I got Petunia with me, so in case anybody gets tripping, I can take care of them. But yeah, I could probably pull over and find a spot here. Um, Come out here and bring my coffee in the morning and do a stream out here if it's flowing. But yeah, that's good. Okay, that's good news then. Good news. I was working today, y'all, but I got to go to town because it's crazy. It's a windstorm out here. I got up early this morning at what I get. Well, it's weird. I woke up at like 2 o'clock and I couldn't go to sleep till about 5. And some dummy was playing YouTube, listening to some lectures about aliens and stuff. I don't know, somebody. And so I didn't really sleep that good. But I got up around 6 anyway. Started working on the house again. That made me feel good. Last 2 days, I've been kind of cleaning up camp, and stuff gets blown around when I wasn't here, watering everything that was really struggling because I wasn't here for 2 weeks, which was a mistake. But life does what it does, and so today was the first day I got a chance to work on the house again, so that felt good. I actually did a Cobb video. I have to upload it later. Got some questions about Cobb. I love working with it. I love playing in the mud. I am a mud baby. I've been playing in the mud since I was a baby, so I love it. But I'll upload that video later. So it's looking good. Is it still looking good? I'm just gonna give it like a few more minutes, make sure we're good. I'm being zapped by 5G at the moment. I don't like that, but I don't have a choice. That was the problem. Is that, well, it's not a problem. It's a good thing. I don't want to be blasted by 5G signals, but um, when you tell them what cell towers you can use, then you're limited to 3G, and that always puts me in Mexico. And so with 5G, I can stream, and I figure I'm good. Y'all live in 5G. Y'all in Rockefeller world. Y'all got 5G going through your bodies. Y'all irradiating all day long. So I figure y'all die before I will. A few minutes a day, an hour, just to have a discussion in the morning. That's okay. So I see y'all start dropping like flies. Question though, before y'all get too close, is everybody what is it called? No, un what is it? Did I mess it up? Did y'all anyone pissed off at me today with my topic? Why they call it unv? It's a psychological thing, right? Like they if you damn it, this is about to turn into a little bit of a talk. They said test, but whatever. I don't care. I'm trying to explain myself forward so it's forever explain. If you can make something then it's a psychological thing, right? It's a negative. It's mean that you're missing something. Americans don't like to miss nothing. They like to be up in it. And so it's psychological. If they call you unv, your subconscious mind is like, oh, well, I'm supposed to get something. Everybody else is getting it and I'm not getting it, so I'm supposed to get it. And so I was thinking about like the psychology of that this morning and how they call it unv, and it's bullshit because everybody's V, right? If you got up this morning, your dog licked you in your face after you licked his anus and his balls, you're V. You're V to all the bacteria in his booty cheeks and all the nasty stuff he ate yesterday and the regurgitating because they read they I'm sorry. I was a kid. I used to wake up. I used to be tongue French kissed by Nikita. So that's why I'm a mud baby. I'm strong. My immune system works. But they call it right? And so I'm anti-un at the moment. Now, I'm not letting anybody say, are you V or are you un-V? I'm not in your ignorant reality. I'm not in it. That's you, right? I am V because I had a dog that licked his balls in my face every day. And I live out here in the desert. Wind's just blowing like crazy this morning. I couldn't even build on. But when I finished working on the house this morning, I was gonna do some other stuff. I couldn't do it. Just too much wind. You start breathing that dust in, make your voice hoarse and all of that stuff. No, that was too much. And plus, it's cow manure everywhere. Oh, did y'all know psychedelic mushrooms grow on cow poo-poo? I didn't know that. I probably didn't need to know that. I was watching Jesse's stream yesterday. He was explaining. So, yeah, I'm surrounded by cow crap, and it's everywhere. So I'm breathing that in. So yeah, I'm V. I'm not going along with this idea that I got to have a synthetic thing put inside of me to be complete. Nah, I'm not gonna let y'all play that psychological game with me. And besides, in application here, if we're gonna keep playing this game, you got what is it? Specific immunity and you got broad spectrum immunity. And if you ain't got broad spectrum immunity, you ain't saving grandmama and nobody else. If you got specific immunity, you got the low budget, you got the B-rated immunity. That's the one where some silly scientists think that they can keep up with the mutations. Nah, you can't. If you are unbroad spectrum immunized, you're dangerous. You need to get the broad spectrum, not the single spectrum. Broad, right? Difference between 5G and 1G or no G. I'm blasting it full thing. I got my full spectrum. My whole campus got my full spectrum, got the full spectrum. And the other thing about the is like, I attach that to slavery, right? Whatever slavery you want, you can pick whatever you want. You can pick the African slavery, you can pick the Irish slavery, or you can pick the British Isles slavery, whatever slavery y'all want to get into, because everybody done been a slave and everybody's ancestors own some slaves. But if you can make a human inhuman, then yeah, you can put them on a boat and drag them home for slavery, right? Because most people ain't gonna do that, right? You come over here to America right now and say, hey, listen, we're gonna go down to Mexico and get us some slaves. You got a problem because we're gonna shoot you. That's why we're gonna shoot you in the butt. But if you convince us that the people there are inhuman, unhuman, something wrong, a second-class citizen, if we can convince you that what is this thing? Freedom passport, right? This oxymoron, because freedom and passport, they don't actually go together. We did that in Sesame Street. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things that's isn't the same. One of these things isn't like the other. Now you need to stop being stupid. All right, that's my childhood coming out. Right, but if you can convince people that you're going to help the pagans and bring them back to civilization and give them language, give them religion, pull them out of the mud and the jungle and the desert and make them into second-class citizens is better than the life they lived there free in the jungle. That's what you got to do. You got to create a second-class citizen. You got to convince the people that they're inhuman, they're not complete, they're un-V, they're unreligioned, they're civilized, they're un-something. And that's really what this is all about, you know? And so the good thing about what's going on right now is because it's proven 100% beyond a shadow of a doubt that we are all the same people. We are all the same people. Given the same set of circumstances and environment, we're going to make you a slave, a second-class citizen, if we're scared enough, or we're going to be the slave. So the good thing about what's happening right now is we've ended the bullshizzle about race and how slavery was about racism. It had nothing to do with that. It had to do with some people were convinced that the other people are less human because they're un. And in this case, we're un-V. And so they get you to agree to making a second-class citizen, which is just another flavor of slavery. So we've all proven this. So it's a great thing. This is evidence. This is the evidence that we are all the same people in the same environment. Your skin color means absolutely nothing. The continent you came from means absolutely nothing. We all believe. And so what they're showing you right now is the house slaves are coming out the closet. And I appreciate that because now you can actually see who actually is 100% behind the ideals of slavery, of creating second-class citizens for your fear or your profit. You hear what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? All right, I'm reading comments. I'm gonna go. I was not meaning to do a video. This is supposed to just be a test. So it's still, am I still flowing? Can you see me? Or does it look like I'm like, you know, clay? Is it like claymation, like low budget claymation? Or am I like moving? Young people, y'all don't know what claymation is. So don't worry about that. Just, you know. Yeah, I get irritated too. I don't like the stop frame. So I'm glad I got a space that's about 5 miles, 6, 7 miles from where I am. Like, you don't know Fabulous flows through you. Fabulous flows through everybody, Tiana. And if you meet somebody that think Fabulous doesn't flow through everybody, you met an ignorant person. Yo, Bert Walker, what's going on? Chris D wins in his house. Rick Fawcett, what's going on? Have you gotten back to the country yet, brother? You still locked out. Building Cobb, dream come true. Oh, Gina, I love it. I'm playing with Cobb every day, you know, and I'm jacking my body up too. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's getting cut, but I thought my shoulder healed. It didn't heal. Like, it was bothering me this morning. I couldn't stop though. I love playing in the mud, Gina. I just do. Howdy. And plus the house is solid. My God, is it solid? I was gone for 2 weeks and it rained on it and everything. It wasn't even sealed. I thought it was gonna like start falling apart or something. You can kick the walls. The thing is like a concrete wall. And that's the beautiful thing, Gina, about a Cobb house. It's literally like living inside of a concrete brick. One concrete brick, one solid foundation or one solid structure. And it's all natural. Yep, Gina, ain't no off-gassing, poisoning you and your grandma in there so that when the common cold makes a jump and gain in function and target people to eat too much junk food and sugar, creating more clotting in their heart and lungs, you don't die because your body's not fighting something that you just bought to put down for flooring that came from the Philippines or China. All right. What did I just walk into? What dog talk? Well, Rick, you know me, man, brother. You know, it's anything. I'm too mature for like the ignorance of, oh, we can't talk this way. We can't talk about that. Nah, I'm a little too more mature. We talk about everything. We're done with that, though. Dealing with the Sahara dust here. Okay, Rick, that's good. And that's where that came from. I'm not dealing with Sahara dust. I'm dealing with I forgot the name of the desert, that dust and all the cow poo that's around me that's all dried up and fossilized and just ready to be dust particles. And so I'm breathing it all in, and that's why I'm a little hoarse. Yes, so crazy now. People talking about un or V. Right, exactly, Christine. And all it is just slavery. It's people showing that the house slaves showing you who they are. The closet house slaves, they were all in that closet. Now they're coming out. Now we know who the house slaves are. Say it right. House slaves for state, the Lord, for kings, for big corporations and farmers. You know, I was thinking this morning, Christine. I was doing funk songs this morning while I was working, and what came on? Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, he left us all alone. I was thinking about that in terms of professionals and scientists and doctors nowadays lying to people. Professionals are rolling stones. Whoever pays them the most, they condone. And when you die, they're going to leave you all alone, right? Because they got that check. They got a Benz and a BMW to pay for. That's what I do, Christine. You know, I sit there and listen to music, you know, scared of rattlesnakes away. Now I got a sound system out there. I got speakers. Oh, my goodness. I feel like I'm like 18 again, hooking up speaker wires. I got to chase the rattlesnakes away because I haven't been there for 2 weeks. So I thought that was appropriate. Because people trust professionals. You can't trust professionals. Just a test. No, I know, Holly, I'm lying. I know. Everybody lies. I thought it was a test. I am going to get down to the last few comments. I think this is good. I think I've been here about 20, 25 minutes. I'm running out of gas, so I can't sit here. I'm not walking home. Not doing it. Nope. Not walking past chupacabras and Bigfoots and all kind of stuff. Not doing that to get home. No. Because they might be real. Because you know why they might be real? Because there's a lot of people that have been seeing them for thousands of years. You know what people haven't seen for thousands of years? It starts with a C. Ain't nobody seen it. We haven't isolated Bigfoot, but we've got a lot of eyewitnesses. There's something else that has not been isolated. It still hasn't. I think 9 countries are in trouble because people in the courts have been saying, is it isolated? Why did you kick me out of my home? Why did you fire me from my job? Why are you making me a second-class citizen and slave? Show me the evidence that this thing is real, that it's isolated. And they can't do it because they ain't isolated yet. That's how Stanford University trolled the CDC. So the reason why aliens might be real, because people seen it for thousands of years. The reason Bigfoot might be real, because people seen it for thousands of years. The reason the Loch Ness Monster might be real, because people have seen that for about 200-300 years. But ain't nobody seen this thing that y'all been scared of since 2019, because it ain't been isolated. Ain't none of them isolated. But, you know, y'all are like this small on the plausibility scale of what might be real. So anyway, you got back of the bus immunity. All right. See, that's wrong, Ruby, but that's true. That's true. If you got selective immunity, you're gonna die. It ain't gonna work out. That is designed for people who need to be protected from one little thing, or it'll kill them. And that's what the scientists say. Say, no, that's what it's for. We didn't design this product that starts with a V for everybody. It's there for everybody. This is for one person who's going to die of one thing, and they might die anyway if they don't take this thing. So we designed this so it protects their body for one thing, and their whole body goes nuts, making white blood cells, protecting it from the one thing. You might want to be protected from a few other things. So it's interesting. And that's a good thing about what's happening right now, Rudy, is the real science is coming out. That lie is done, right? The lie travels the planet twice before the truth puts on the shoes, and the truth got on the shoes. It's already starting to move. So we're starting to realize that we actually need to end all of these programs, which is a great thing. And I thought this was going to happen anyway. I thought that this was going to vindicate all the children and the families who had autism, who've been saying this for a long time after the whistleblower, or they saw it before the whistleblower from the CDC, Mr. Thompson, who said, yeah. Oh, we create autism. Yep, we did that. That's us. Or we were one of the things that did. A lot of other things can't create it. You know, and of course, he got silenced really quickly by Congress because they're like, nope, because if they actually let the monkeys know that we did this, then we're going to have to pay for it. And I've always been in Camp Ruby. Every family that has a child with autism, which is like 25% of the families in the United States, they all need to have at least a couple $1 million in the bank. Boom. End of story. End of discussion. Why? Because we got the money. We print the money. If they want to go blow up a country and steal some resources, they can do it anytime they want. So hell yeah, they need to pay for what they did. And there are links to Alzheimer's as well. They need to pay them families too. And my family's not one of those families. Just to let y'all know, I'm not even talking about me. I'm fine with y'all having millions and me not having nothing. I don't like money anyway. You know, money's a thing. You need it to do things, you know, but we need to stick up for each other. And that's one way I'm sticking up for, you know, my friends and family, because it's all my family. 7 billion cousins all over the planet. And if you stole the life from a child because you didn't actually test the P-Funk things that you put inside them things, and I got to say it that way, otherwise they delete the video, and you haven't tested it and you injected it, you told people it was safe, they trusted you because you're a professional. They didn't understand that you are a rolling stone and you will go along with whoever pays you the most and condone whatever product that pays you the most so you can retire. And they trusted you. And you stole a large portion of that baby's life. There needs to be hell to pay. All right, you guys, I wasn't supposed to do a video. I got to go. I got to get to town. I get to town. I don't even know if I'm going to town. I might go to town. Town is down the street. I might go to El Paso. I might go because I'm running out of gas. I had to go. Listen, I love y'all. Is the video still good? Just give me that last little thing. I'm just did to test. Is the video? Am I still flowing? Is my hair? Can y'all see that? is my hair doing? Is my hair doing? It's good. This was a good video. There were no stop frames in between. Check out episode 238 of the H Wire, which you can't say on here. Thank you, Brother Rick. Absolutely. Everybody needs to be pushing as many people as possible to Dell, because Dell is the man. Dell is, if there are any heroes alive, he's in the top 10. I don't even believe in heroes, but he's in the top 10. We're still good. All right, we got a spot. All right. Love y'all to death. Hey, Danielle, love you too. Y'all have a great day. Gerard, love you. I'm out. I got to